Hello and welcome. So this is going to be a little guide on a Lizardman Shaman Safe-Spotting method. For this, you're going to have something similar to this. You can use black d'hide, just whatever best range armor you have. I would recommend using a dark bow or a crystal bow if you do not want to gain defense XP. You can use a rune crossbow, but it only works long range. With the dark bow and crystal bow, you can use rapid or accurate or long range, whichever you prefer. I prefer you to use the dark bow, but it's really just a matter of preference. So I got a ring of wealth. You can put an archer's ring there if you have that as well. It would probably be better. But yeah, just archer helm, the Avas, got the talisman to travel to Zaya. Black d'hide, just pretty much what I got there. And then for this, we're going to need, I use Antidote Plus Plus. I usually grab out 4 of those, 4 ranging pots, and then high alkalins so we can make our trips last a little bit longer. So we'll grab roughly 200 of those, 1,000 fire runes, and then the rest I just fill up with food. So pull out food there. There is going to be like a 30-minute wait timer to lose aggro. So if you want to bring more alk runes and then you can just alk stuff while you're there, you can definitely just take out an extra food slot and just throw in an alkable noted item there. There are a few ways to get to Zaya. If you have a talisman, that would be the best way. You can teleport. The lookout is the closest area to the safe spot. Otherwise, you're going to have to travel to Port Sarum and take a boat to Zaya. So I'm gonna teleport there real quick. All right. So if we open our map right here, we are right here. So the place we're going to be wanting to be traveling to is right over here. So if you would have taken Port Sarum, you would have came in right over here. So you'd have to walk all the way through here, continue down this path through here, and then continue down their path through here, up over here, all the way through the Shazian, and right here. So once you get a talisman, it's so much better for this. It's so much better all around traveling around Zaya. So we're gonna go ahead and walk over here real quick, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Alright, so as we hit this entrance here, the rest of our map route is going to be as followed. We're going to walk along this path, cross this bridge here, and then take this outer ring, and we're going to go up through here, and then up through here, all the way to this dock right here. And that's where our safe spot is going to be, so we'll go ahead and continue along this path. Alright, so once you enter here, you can already tell that you're being aggroed quite a bit. So you can either choose to stay here and fight them, or you can hide. I usually like to camp out down here. It gives you some option of just fighting a couple, or you can come over here and camp out. But most people, like this, you only get hit by certain ones here, but some people like to hang out right here. Or there's one spot over here that you can camp out and alk and you won't get attacked at all. So you just come up here in the bushes, and then you just camp out here until your aggro is gone. I do believe for this spot right here, it's going to take a good solid 30 minutes. So this is where your alk runes come into play. You can go ahead and just sit here and alk those noted items if you did bring noted items. Otherwise, you can just sit here and chill for a little bit and just hang out and see what these guys are up to. We'll get back to you as soon as this aggro is gone. Alright, so we finally lost aggro and we managed to find an open world. That's really going to be the hardest part of this whole ordeal, is finding an open world, because they're all currently packed. So you're going to walk up to around this area, and then you're going to go ahead and attack the Shaman Lizard, and then you're going to run back to the dock here. And you want to make sure you're standing on this post right here, one lined up with the fire, and the one lined up right here, this post. And then you're going to go ahead and attack. If you're using the Seabow at this time, you're going to want to make sure you have long range selected, because if you have rapid selected, you're going to move up towards him, and then he's going to be able to attack you. But from here, if you have the dark bow or the crystal bow, you'll be able to use rapid from this. You're not going to be subjected to only long range like the crossbow. But from here, you'll just attack him. You're going to be you want to be really safe on where you run here. So like if you were to run right here, you're going to re-aggro yourself. And that's something you do not want to do. But you're fine running anywhere over here, up over here. Just don't run past this post here. Otherwise you're going to re-aggro yourself, and you don't want to be doing that. So then we got our first drop here, so we'll just go ahead and pick that up. Alk that baby. And then we come back over here and set up for the next kill. This one spawns here. Normally there's a safe spotter over there. But yeah, you just click, run back to the dock, drag him all the way over here, and then make sure you're on that post. This one right here. And then wait for him to settle in, and then attack him again. And just pretty much rinse and repeat. I'll go ahead and do a couple more here, and then get out of here. But yeah, like I said, you're really going to want to watch where you're walking, because the last thing you want to do is re-aggro yourself and then somebody spawn on your world and take it over because you're aggroed. People will try crashing you. Sometimes they will crash with splashes. That's really bad too. It gets annoying as hell. But people will try and splash you just to take over your world. So here we'll go ahead and finish up this kill here. Alright. So yeah, you want to make sure you don't walk too far into here, because that's going to aggro you. You want to make sure you don't walk too far over here, because that's going to aggro you as well. But yeah, just click on your mini map and go back to the dock. Some people like to place a cannon right here, so that'll tag them and just bring them over here for you. But that's just a dick move in general. But hope you enjoyed this. It's rather easy once you get the hang of it. And definitely once you get this talisman drop, I would definitely buy a bunch of fangs at the Grand Exchange and add them, because that's very useful. And they add up really fast. 576 charges. That's gonna probably last a while for me. But yeah, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed.